Hello. So, I just got back from a preschool, my daughter's preschool, after a panicked phone call from her teacher because she would not take pictures. Today's picture day, and she would not take the picture for the compelling 3-year-old reason of, I don't want to. So, so all the time that I spent trying to get her cute and all of that this morning, down the drain. But anyway, I went I went because I needed a distraction. I am supposed to be editing, and I am not supposed to be editing Save Me If You Can, which is complete. I completed it. And if you remember from the other from the plotting video, my goal was to reach 65,000 words at least with that project, so that it was in line with the other ones. I actually met and surpassed that goal. I think I said in the other video too, that whenever I said whatever I think, however many words I think it's going to take me to finish the project, I always end up going pretty far past that. And so we went about 6,000 words over what I expected it to go, but I don't think that any of those 6,000 words are wasted words by any means. And they're not fluff either. I wrote exactly as much as I thought it would take to thoroughly round out the project. And I'm very, very, very happy with what we ended up with. There are some elements that I'm expecting to hear complaints about. I've gotten pretty good at pinpointing, readers aren't going to like that. Like, I'm going to definitely going to hear about that. I've gotten pretty good at figuring out, what I can look forward to hearing about. So there are definitely some of those places. But, I do feel like I've done what felt good for the characters, what fit them, what fit for the lives that they've created, and, the personalities that they've had, or and fit the decisions that they've made thus far through the project. But it is definitely a conclusion of the project. I can pretty much definitely say that we won't hear from these characters again. There might be minor, like super minor stuff, like you might see a mention of them in other projects, because the If You Can series is actually loosely based in the same area as the Serendipitous Love series. Because if you remember, in book 1, Roman's daughter was actually one of Naomi's students in her ballet class. So we're kind of all in the same area. So you might see a mention of, of going to the gym, or I probably shouldn't say too much. I shouldn't say too much because, I don't want to give spoilers, because people die and stuff like that. You're like, I did that. Oh man, but no, I'm very happy with the project, and I hope, that the readers will be happy with the project as well. I hope that you guys like it. I hope that you guys, walk away from the project feeling good about, about what happens for everyone in the end, and maybe not so good about, well, no. I can't talk about I can't talk about it without giving spoilers. But we will have a discussion. We will have a main book chat about the series a little bit after release. Like I said, the book is finished, and it will definitely be released. I know, it got pushed back a couple of times, but it's definitely going to be released. All I have to do is finish the editing, because I'm not even going to say I don't anticipate making any major changes. I'm not making any major changes. I'm happy with the content of the book. as is. And so it's just the point of, you know, making sure that everything is clear, you know, making sure that everything is clean and all of that. And I will be doing that over the next few days. If I can stop finding reasons like going to my daughter's preschool to try to get her to take a picture that she did not end up taking, in case that wasn't clear. She refused, like outright refused. And I'm not going to argue very long with a not quite 3-year-old yet. So, but yeah, and then after this, I always tell the lie that I'm going to take a break after every project, but this project has been taxing. The If You Can series has been, it's been pretty taxing. It's definitely been, you know, a push on my, I guess, on my skills as a writer. It's definitely pushed me to the limit there. And I don't want to say that I'm not going to write in this genre again, because that's not true. I have my Lynn Ryan mystery series that I want to do, but I do know that I don't want to do another series where you need to have all the books in order to get the full story, because that's just, that was a little too much pressure for me. That was a little too much pressure for me, especially when all the books weren't written yet. And I know, you know, well, wait till you write all the books to put it out, but I don't have anything nice to say. I don't have anything nice to say other than that there's a reason that I'm an indie author, so I can do what I want to do and put out what I want to put out. And that just kind of goes into what, you know, what I'm saying about not wanting to do that type of series again, because I mean, I could easily, you know, write a book and then not want to revisit anything to do with that book for another year. And I don't know how. It's like I have to go with the characters that are speaking to me and what I'm feeling, and I just may not be feeling it. But if I have, you know, if I've put out a story that needs another book in order for it to feel complete, you know, that's also not really fair to the readers. And so I have to be mindful of that to make sure that I'm doing what feels good for me, but also making sure that I'm being fair to the people who are supporting my work. And so I want to make sure that, you know, that those two elements mesh and line up. My hands sound so dry. Put some lotion on while I'm sitting here talking. But but anyway, like I was saying, I keep saying that I'm going to take a break, but I that rarely ends up happening. Characters come back and start talking. I've already started. If you're in my group on Facebook, you've already seen snippets of a couple that I'm going to be writing that's going to be a little different for me, a little more grown up. I think these are actually the oldest characters that I've done. And they're not old. They're just the oldest characters that I've done. They're in the 35, 36, 37-ish range. I don't have exactly yet, but they're over 35. And so they will be, you know, kind of my oldest characters. But they're still, you know, 35 is still young. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, 35 is still young. You know, they're still young. They're still vibrant. They still, you know, make these mistakes in relationships, and they still, you know, don't always make the best decisions. I think that is something that kind of honestly transcends age. And so I'm excited to work with them. They will not be part of any series. So any series that I have out so far, if anything, this book will be the start of another not connected series. Like Serendipitous Love, it's a series, but you can read the books. Each book is a standalone, but you might have some spoilers for one of the other books if you read them out of order. A series like that, not in the sense that the If You Can series was a series. So there's that. Yeah, I am gonna take some time to kind of, you know, step back and do some other stuff that I've been kind of neglecting. Zoe, the terrible child. She's not terrible, but today she was terrible. She's turning 3 at the end of this month. My husband's birthday is at the end of this month. Halloween is upcoming. I want to decorate my house. We're out of student loan debt now, so I can go to Hobby Lobby and do a mini ball out, I guess, on supplies for making, you know, a fall wreath and stuff for my door. Just little stuff that, you know, that kind of got put to the side. I might paint and redo my daughter's rooms and stuff like that. And tomorrow, your CCJ is going to the orthopedist about her shoulder, because that was one of the things that honestly has made this project, that's added difficulty to writing lately. I was able to make it work, but I've been sitting back here in pain because of whatever is going on with my shoulder. But I've told you guys before that I have tendonitis in my wrist, and I think that is becoming a problem in my shoulder as well. So we're gonna go see about that and get that taken care of. So wish me luck, because I don't have good luck. I don't have good luck with medical issues. There's always something or another wrong with me. Sometimes multiple things at once. But we are going to speak life into this shoulder and hope that it's just something that, you know, that physical therapy or something can fix without it being a big deal. But other than that, yeah, I think that's it. This was just, I guess, a quick update. I would honestly like to talk more about the If You Can series, and hopefully I'll get some of that when we do the chat. But also kind of want to just sit and talk about it, like talk about the inspirations for it and the process and stuff like that. But it would be a video full of spoilers, and so I have to time that. I have to kind of time that. But I did something like that for Catch Me If You Can, for Crazy Love, for A Crazy Little Thing Called Love. I did a video about that one, and I meant to do a video about each subsequent book, and it just got away from me. But I think I want to do that for the If You Can series, so we'll see. But other than that, I think that's it. The story with Cora and Tarek will very likely be my last release this year. I'm not sure. I think that will probably be my last release for the year, though. I need to slow down. I really need to slow down and kind of take a step back and try to force myself to take this break, because after October, then in December, you know, there's Christmas and my oldest birthday, and at some point my family needs to go on another we need to vacation, because we didn't get a chance to No, we went on a cruise earlier this year. I was going to say we didn't get to, that we have it this year, because I wanted to do something in the summer. And then I realized when my oldest started kindergarten, I was thinking it was going to start in September, and it actually started in mid-August. And so that ruined my plans for a little last minute thing in the summer. But, yeah, at some point we'll do that. Yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. You guys don't care about any of that. I'm going to go ahead and let this go. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.